Hey Commanders fans, get ready, because today we have exclusive news about our team, and you can't miss a single detail. So take advantage and subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive everything firsthand, and of course, leave a like to strengthen our support and show that there are only true fans here. Our commitment is to always bring you the latest updates, news, and everything that goes on behind the scenes at Commanders. So without further ado, let's check out today's news. Packers receive trade offers for Star, with Commanders linked. Washington. Commanders general manager Adam Peters has been busy working the phones this offseason, orchestrating home run trades for wide receiver Deebo Samuel and offensive tackle Lattimore Tunsil. The question remains, with just 5 draft picks remaining this month, will Peters be able to orchestrate another trade? Would we suggest it on paper? He's probably looking to add picks rather than spend the few he has left. But with Peters, anything is possible. And between the rumors and the suggested links, there could be another one. Bleacher Report's Mitch Milani believes the Commanders could land Jaire Alexander from the Green Bay Packers for a 4th-round pick. I think they would be willing to make that trade because I think they desperately need another cornerback, Milani said. They've already traded for Deebo. They've already traded for Lattimore Tunsil. Why not trade again? They won a lot of close games last year. They won with a subpar defense, so they want to take advantage of every opportunity to continue their upward trajectory. Alexander is a game-changer when healthy, but that's been a concern the past 2 seasons. A torn posterior collateral ligament in his right knee last year left Alexander playing just 32% of the snaps and created limitations in the game plan. Also problematic? The Packers, in trying to trade Alexander, know they need to find a team willing to accept his $17.5 million salary or get Alexander to negotiate a pay cut. Have the Commanders made any calls? Are we sure they've looked into it? But the dollars, the health, and the price tag don't seem to fit at this point. Commanders urged to trade for Bills' $12 million pass rusher. The Washington Commanders are entering a new era of promise with rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels at the helm and Dan Quinn at the helm. And the momentum is already building. But with the Commanders' expectations rising and a window of opportunity opening up during Daniels' rookie contract, the time to act is now. That's why Washington is being urged to make a bold move by NFL writer Anthony Palacios. Trade for Buffalo Bills edge rusher Epanesa. The Commanders, who lost veteran pass rusher Dante Fowler Jr. this offseason, their sack leader in 2024, suddenly have a weaker edge than expected. While young talent is still developing, adding a proven, productive player like Epanesa could be the ideal choice to round out Quinn's defensive line. The future is bright for the Commanders, having just been taken over by quarterback Jayden Daniels and head coach Dan Quinn, Palacios said. They are building something special in Washington and should maximize Daniels' rookie contract as much as possible. Washington has the salary cap flexibility and draft capital to pull off a deal like this. Epanesa, a former second-round pick, has quietly become one of the league's most consistent rotational pass rushers. He has recorded 6 or more sacks in each of the past 3 seasons, and his 6 sacks in 2024 would have ranked 3rd on the Commanders last year, a clear indicator of the immediate impact he could have. In addition to the stats, Epanesa brings versatility, size, and experience on multiple fronts, making him a great fit for Dan Quinn's evolving defensive scheme. He may not be the highest sack player, but his presence would allow Washington to rotate more effectively and keep pressure on opposing quarterbacks throughout 4 quarters. According to Palacios, Epanesa would be a solid replacement, and the Commanders wouldn't have to spend a fortune to acquire him. A 3rd-round draft pick, potentially in the 4th or 5th round, could be enough to acquire the 26-year-old pass rusher from Buffalo, who could be the breakout player in a robust Bills defensive line rotation. If Washington truly believes it has a playoff berth, adding a veteran and consistent player like Epanesa is exactly the kind of move competitive teams make. He's a low-risk, high-potential addition that could pay off big down the stretch. With Daniels leading the charge and the defense slowly taking shape under Quinn, this could be a smart and timely move that could help Washington make a run at the postseason. Trade Forecast sends $118 million All-Pro cornerback from AFC East to Commanders. If the Washington Commanders want to be Super Bowl contenders on more than just paper, there needs to be room for relentless moves. One of those moves should be to act quickly and see if there's a way to bring 7-time Pro Bowl and 2-time NFL All-Pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey to Washington via trade. After NFL.com's Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero reported that Ramsey and the Miami Dolphins were exploring trade options, the Dolphins and 7-time Pro Bowl cornerback Jalen Ramsey are mutually open to exploring trade options, and it wouldn't be a surprise if he played elsewhere in 2025, per myself and a Tom Pelissero, Rappaport wrote on his official X account on April 15th. Miami and Ramsey, with $25.1 million fully guaranteed this season, could be parting ways. While there is no firm deadline for a potential trade, with the NFL draft 9 days away, completing a trade before the draft would make sense, even if it was just so Miami could use the pick or picks they would acquire for Ramsey. Signing Ramsey would require not just one move but likely a series of moves. The first would be to free up cap space so Ramsey could earn his $25.1 million salary, which would likely mean cutting veteran cornerback Marshawn Lattimore and saving $16 million in cap space. And then there's what Ramsey brings back in a trade. In this case, the Dolphins want a draft pick, of which the Commanders have just 5 this year. In that case, Ramsey would still be worth giving up his 2025 fourth-round pick, 128th overall. The Dolphins would also likely want a player in return for Ramsey. Lattimore could be an option, as could second-year wide receiver Luke McCaffrey. What the NFL would get for Ramsey was the 5th overall pick in the 2016 NFL Draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars out of Florida State, and has been one of the NFL's dominant cornerbacks over the past decade. While he may no longer be in his prime, Ramsey likely has a few seasons left as a dominant cornerback in the NFL. He also helped the Los Angeles Rams win the Super Bowl following the 2021 season. This would be the 3rd time Ramsey has been forced out of a team. He was traded to the Rams in 2019 and became the highest-paid defensive back in NFL history when he signed a 5-year, $100 million contract extension in September 2020. The Rams traded Ramsey to the Dolphins in March 2023, and he signed a 3-year, $72.3 million contract extension in September 2024. Ramsey has $118.2 million in career earnings heading into the 2025 season. Commanders made a big move for Lattimore in 2024. The Commanders made a big move to sign Lattimore at the 2024 NFL trade deadline, giving up a 2025 third-round pick, a 2025 fourth-round pick, and a 2025 sixth-round pick in exchange for the 4-time Pro Bowl cornerback and a 2025 fifth-round pick. 2025. It's hard to say Lattimore was worth what the Commanders gave up for him. He played in just 2 regular season games due to hamstring issues and didn't throw an interception in 5 games, including the Commanders' run to the NFC Championship game.